Hey everybody, I'm Yogi Farron and welcome to day 5 of your 30-day yoga journey. Congratulations, 5 days is major. Your mind thanks you, your body thanks you for showing up, and I'm excited to move through today's practice with you. Today, let's expand on the foundation that we set. I want you to join me in a comfortable seat on your mat. You can be cross-legged like this or on your knees. Find a place of comfort for you so we can get settled in today's practice. Once you found your seated position, close your eyes and bring your hands in front of your heart chakra, right in the center of your chest. I want you to use this moment to set your intention for showing up, your why. Why are we here? Take this moment and a few rounds of breath as you focus in on that intention, on how you want to move through the next practice today. Deep inhales through your nose and slow releases through your mouth as you allow your body to sink into the mat. Deep inhales through your nose, slow releases through your mouth. On your next round of breath, you may start to bring your shoulders up to meet your ears, and on the exhale, you allow them to sink down to the mat. On the next round of breath, slowly bat your eyes open. Bring attention back to your body. And join me in tabletop position for a few rounds of cat-cow. Be sure to place your hands underneath your shoulders, and knees should be about hip distance apart, hip width distance apart. Spread your fingertips. And on your next inhale, you're going to bring your gaze to your belly button, rounding your back, spreading your fingertips. Exhale, you're going to release. Send your butt up, reversing the curve in your back and sending your gaze up to the sky. On your next round of breath, you're going to inhale and slowly send your gaze to your belly button, spreading your fingertips, giving yourself a big smile. Exhale, you're going to release and slowly send your gaze up to the sky, spreading your fingertips, sending your butt up, gaze up. Inhale, slowly allow your eyes to make their way to your belly button, curving your back for cat pose. Exhale, slowly release, sending your butt up, gaze up, reversing the curve in your spine. Find a place of stillness in tabletop and bring your feet together. Allow your knees to go as wide as the mat. And send your forehead down to the mat, allowing your hands to extend above your head for child's pose. Take a few rounds of breath. You might even adjust your body as you sink in and ground into today's practice. In through your nose and slow release through your mouth. In through your nose and slow release from your mouth. On your next inhale, you're going to slowly peel your butt off of your feet, spread your fingertips wide, move through tabletop position. Bring your hands to come underneath of your shoulders, tuck your toes, and slowly allow your knees to hover off the mat before sending your butt up and heels down to the ground. Adjust your body, finding your place of comfort. Bend one knee at a time to pedal your dog out. Spread those fingers. Perfect. When you've had enough, find a place of stillness, spreading your fingertips wide. And step one foot in front of the other, slowly making their way to the front of the mat to meet your hands. Moving with intention, slowly and following your breath. When your feet have met your hands at the front of the mat, allow a slight micro bend in your legs and grab your elbows with each hand. Take a slight sway from right to left, releasing any tension you may have in your lower back. Find a place of stillness. Release your hands and slowly paint your hands up your legs, sending your crown forward and elbows tucked in by your side. Exhale and release your hands back down to the mat. On your next inhale, you're going to slowly stack your spine, making our way to mountain pose, moving with intention, following our breath, sending our hands out and up above our crown, meeting in prayer position. Head the last thing reaching the top, and our gaze meets our hand. Exhale, slowly release, hands moving in front of your heart chakra and slowly making their way down by your sides for mountain pose. Wiggle your fingertips, and if you're not at the front of your mat, take this moment to take a step and make it there. Give me a big smile, bend your knees. Deep inhale as you bring your hands up above your crown, meeting in prayer position. Exhale as you slightly bend your knees and you melt down to the ground, allowing your fingertips to gently touch the ground. Exhale. Use your hands to paint up your legs, sending your elbows tight in your body, flat back. Exhale, send your hands back down the way they came, painting down your legs, and plant your hands outside of your feet. On your next inhale, send your right foot back, low lunge. Be sure that your knee isn't extended above your ankle and your hands are planted outside your foot. On your next exhale, you're going to rotate your back right foot, being sure that all four corners of your foot are on the ground and your foot is parallel to the wall in front of you. Well, it has a slight curve, so it should be like this. Your front foot should face like this, back foot like this. The next inhale, you're going to spread all of your fingertips on your mat. And on the next inhale, you're going to bring both hands inside of your left leg and bring your right hand up, slowly painting up your body. Being sure to follow your breath, spread your fingertips. Send your gaze up, exhale, and release your hand back down to the mat. The next inhale, you're going to rotate your back foot, bring your left hand outside of your foot, and slowly allow your right knee to touch the mat. Untuck your toes, and take one round of breath, sending your gaze forward, being sure that your elbows are resting down to the ground. Spread your fingertips wide. Give yourself a big smile. Perfect. On the exhale, you're going to shift your weight back, sending your butt to the back of the room, flexing your front foot, sending your toes up to meet your forehead. Find your place of comfort. Find your place of stillness. Find a place that you feel comfortable breathing into. So if this is too much, allow your foot to slowly roll back on the ground. Plant your hands outside your feet. And slowly send your left leg back to meet your right knee. Perfect. You're going to bend your elbows, sending your elbows to the back of the room, allowing your body to melt down to the mat. Perfect. The next inhale, you're going to slowly peel the front of your body up, allowing a slight bend. Exhaling, you release your body back down to the mat. On your next inhale, you're going to slowly peel the front of your body off of the mat, moving through tabletop position, being sure to follow your breath, moving with intention. You're going to tuck your toes, spread your fingertips wide before you slowly allow your knees to hover off the mat. Slowly you move through downward facing dog, sending your butt up and allowing each heel to pedal off of the ground, one at a time. Find your place of stillness before you step one foot in front of the other, making their way to meet your hands at the front of the mat. Moving with intention, following your breath, being sure that you are not rushing any part of this process. Great job. Take each hand and grab your elbows and take a slight sway from left to right. Releasing any tension you might have in your back, being sure to follow your breath. Find a place of stillness and release your hands back down to the ground. Plant your hands outside of your feet and send your left leg back behind you, low lunge. Take this moment to check your knees alignment with your ankle. I need to scoot my foot up a bit more, so I'm just gonna inch my feet to get there. Make the adjustments you need to at home to make sure you're safe and your body's comfortable. Take a round of breath here, being sure to spread your fingertips wide and to evenly distribute the weight throughout both of your feet and hands. Allow your knee to come to the ground, untuck your toes. Send your gaze forward as you take a round of breath here. Releasing through your mouth. And on your next round of breath, untuck your toes, lift your knee, and bring both of your hands inside of your leg. I'm going to show you a variation for everyone at home. So if you can, you may leave your leg extended like this, or you may bring your knee to the ground. On your next inhale, you're going to slowly paint your hand up the side of your body, and it can extend to the sky, or you may bring your hand right to your side, sending your gaze up, overlooking your shoulder. Great job. Exhale and release both hands back down to the mat. Well, your left hand back down to the mat. Bring your hands outside. Bring your right arm back around to frame your foot. With both hands framing your foot and outside your foot, you're going to take a round of breath and lift your left knee off of the ground. Perfect. Or you can leave it on the ground. But you're going to bring your right leg around to meet your left knee for plank position or modified plank with both knees on the ground. Slowly allow your body to melt down to the ground as you send your elbows to the back of the room. Great job. On your next round of breath, slowly allow your body to peel off the mat, sending your gaze forward. Elbows tight in your sides, hands right under your shoulders. Exhale, release your body back down to the mat. Great job. Inhale, you're going to slowly peel your body off of the mat, moving with intention, nice and slowly, tucking your toes and allowing your knees to hover before you slowly bring your heels down to meet the ground. You are doing wonderful. Pedal your legs out one at a time, allowing each heel to fall to reach the ground. Or maybe not, because mine aren't reaching the ground. And that is okay. Find a place of stillness. Spread those fingertips wide as you step one foot in front of the other to make your way to meet your hands at the front of the mat. Great job. Step one foot at a time. Find your place of stillness and grab each elbow with each hand. Sway your body from left to right. Perfect. Release your hands down to the ground and slowly use your hands to paint up your legs, sending your crown forward, elbows tucked in by your side. Exhale, release your hands back down to the ground. Wonderful. Inhale, slowly stack your spine, one piece at a time, as we make our way to mountain position. Allowing our arms to come out and make their way above our head, sending our gaze to our prayer hands above our crown, giving ourselves a big smile, exhaling and releasing our hands in front of our heart chakra. Ultimately, our hands find their resting place in mountain pose. Perfect. Wiggle your fingers. Take a deep inhale, bend your knees, and send your hands up above your crown, meeting in prayer position. Exhale, paint your hands down to the ground, moving with your breath, allowing a slight bend in your knees as you slowly paint your hands up your legs, sending your crown forward and elbows tight by your side. Exhale and paint your hands back down your legs, allowing your hands to be planted outside of each of your feet. Allow a slight bend in your knee as you send your right leg back, followed by your left leg back for plank position. If you want to transition from plank, you slowly shift your body forward and send your elbows back to the back of the room, allowing your body to slowly melt down to the mat. If not, you made your way here on your knees. Perfect. On your next inhale, slowly peel your body off of the mat. Spread your fingertips wide. Exhale and release your body back down to the mat. On your next inhale, you're going to slowly peel your body off the mat, moving through tabletop position, making sure your hands are located underneath of your shoulders and knees are located about hips width apart. Bring your feet in and send your knees out to the side of the mat. Allow your body to come and make its way to your feet for child's pose. Extend your hands above your crown. Take a few rounds of breath, allowing your body to sink into the ground. Deep inhales through your nose and slow releases through your mouth as our body melts in. Deep inhale through your nose and slow release through your mouth. On your next round of breath, you're going to slowly peel your body off of the mat. Great job. Slowly allow your butt to come off of your feet the same way it came. Moving through tabletop position, being sure that your hands are placed underneath of your shoulders, and bringing your knees back in to hip width apart, hip width distance apart. Spread your fingertips, tuck your toes, And slowly allow your knees to hover off the mat. Exhale, release your knees back down to the mat and untuck your toes. Spread your fingertips wide, and on your next round of breath, tuck your toes and slowly lift your knees off the mat and allow them to hover. Exhale, release your knees back down to the mat and untuck your toes. Spread your fingertips wide, and on the next inhale, tuck your toes and slowly allow your knees to hover off the mat before you send your butt up to the sky and allow your heels to come down to the ground. Pedal out your legs one at a time, sending your each heel down to the ground. Perfect. Find a place of stillness, spread your fingertips, and slowly bring your knees back down to the mat. Great. Cross your ankles and allow your butt to come down to meet your feet. Your hands follow as you follow your breath. Bring your hands behind you as you allow your legs to extend in front of your body. Scooch your butt down to meet in the center of your mat. And allow your legs to extend in front of you, palms face the ceiling, and close your eyes. Heels should be touching and feet flap open as we allow our bodies to ground into this lovely Savasana pose. Following our breath, we take deep inhales through our nose and slow releases through our mouth, allowing ourselves the time and space to enjoy the way our blood is circulating through our body at this moment. All the goodness through today's practice. We take a smile because 5 days flew by. Way to go. Deep inhale through your nose and release through your mouth. Using this time as a meditation, allowing thoughts to enter and be released in these moments. Allowing ourselves the time to be still, to be present, to be grateful. Allowing ourselves that moment to reset. On the next round of breaths, slowly wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Bring awareness back to your body. Bat your eyes open and bring your left arm across to the right side of your body as you make your way through a fetal position on the ground. Take a moment of breath in this fetal position before using each hand to slowly guide you up to your comfortable seat. Being sure not to move too quickly. Being sure to follow your breath. Making your way to your comfortable seat in the center of your mat. Taking a deep inhale, slow exhale through our mouth, and bringing our hands right in front of our heart chakra in the center of our chest. We close our eyes and bring our attention back to our intention that we started today's practice with. You've done it for 5 days. Way to go. Be sure to use the same energy as you extend through the rest of your day. The same gratefulness. Bring your fingers, your thumbs to rest in between your eyebrows, right on your third eye, gently massaging it, thinking about the intention that you started today's practice with. I'm so thankful to share this space with you. and I cannot wait to see you again tomorrow. I bow with you in gratitude. Namaste. See you tomorrow on day 6. Way to go.